going on, YouTube fam? It's Damian McLeod, the baddest man on the planet. Let's go hit some weights. Yeah, ain't that right? The Alpha Wolf is cold with it. The coldest to ever do it. Let me set this down real quick. Let me get set up. Matter of fact, let me get set up in my... Hold up. I'll knock a little bit of that off. I had a little patch right here. I was covering up them inner abs. It's still a little bit there. But that's cool, because that just adds to the 5 pounds I put on. So with the weighted abs, which I didn't do on this little clip I showed y'all, but I get them weighted abs in under this fat, man, these abs are getting big. At this level of body fat before, it looked more like this. This is unflexed. It was more like this. Seeing no definition. This is what it used to look like. Even when I flex. Now, when I put the flex on, you can see definition. So that's what the hard work do right there, man. You got to stick with it. That's that hard work. Let me set up real quick. I don't like this position I got right here. This ain't popping. Let me show y'all one more time. A little flex real quick. See, the whole point in doing this, man, is to stay aesthetically lean while building muscle and building strength, which is what I'm doing. Especially being for the, the natural elite, the one and only on YouTube. Name one YouTuber with a chest that's thick like this. That's natural. That's all natural. So when I tell you something, when I say, yo, I'm doing this workout, I'm doing that workout, I'm doing this, I'm showing y'all what I'm doing, this is what you get. No injection holes, no Anavar, no trend, none of that. No clean, trend, Benny, bend, none of that shit. Shit. Monster. Goddamn monster. I look like I'm about to go do something to somebody. I have to change my name to the Mangler. Alright, enough of that flex. Let me get my shit set up the other way real quick. I'll be right back. Let me try a little something new real quick. They say it's all about the lighting. They say it's all about that good lighting. Got my light right here. I mean, you can obviously see that motherfucker right there. Man. See, they got you thinking it's all genetics. You got to understand what genetics is. Genetics just means you have more your muscle style, your style of muscle. You might be more shoulder dominant. You might be more chest dominant. Some people more back dominant. Some people more ab dominant. You know what I'm saying? Some people more quad dominant. You know what I mean? You'll see a dude that got quads, and you'll see a dude that don't got quads. You see a dude that got quads, they both got quads, but one of them ain't got no calves. You know what I'm saying? That's what genetics is. Your ability to build muscle is not predicated upon your genetics. Your genetics only determines your structure, what you will look like. You know what I'm saying? For my size, you ain't never seen a dude with a chest this thick without Anavar. You ain't seen that out there. Look at that, man. Look at them triceps coming out. I'm hitting mad accessory work, man. I'm going against the grain of everything these cats is telling you. These cats on here telling you, man, the accessory movements are not needed if you do enough compound movements. Compounds are the only thing you need. You need all of it, man. I'm not going to single nothing out. You need all of that. All of that is necessary. You want to build this muscle up. It takes reps, sets, determination, consistency. It takes doing the workout, any workout, correctly, meaning you use your form. You go slow, you isolate the movements. Sometimes you got to pound it out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to, control that and pound it at the same time. You can put a little oomph on it and still control it. That all comes with practice. That all comes with consistency. Over time, you will learn. The more you put into it, the better you're going to become at it. See, this thing, man, it ain't that hard, man. It ain't that hard. You see these guys out here, man, like I said, they shred it 24/7, 24/7. All you see is ripples. You know what I'm saying? They're coming off these crazy ass 16, 18, 20 week diets, man. Then they turn around and putting on 3-something on the bar and just repping that bad boy out, putting on 315, 325, 360. And they go sit there and look you dead in the face and say, I'm 100% natural. Show lying. You lying. You ain't 100% nothing. I'm real with it, man. It's a dirty game out there on YouTube. It's a dirty game in the fitness industry as a whole. You know what I'm saying? But if you look hard enough, if you pay attention, if you're not a fanboy for the BS, you can recognize real recognize real. There's them real cats out there, man. It's going to happen, man. The real cats is going to latch on. The haters going to come and hate and do what they do, man. The steroid liars is going to do what they do. Now, I'm not against people who use stuff, like in the sense, like, I hate the person. You know what I'm saying? If the person, like, it's like this. If you lying all the time, man, say, oh, I'm 100% natural. I don't rock with you, man. I really don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you lying. And you're putting out a lie in order to sell stuff and make money, not only for yourself, but for a company that's latching on to you. But if you a real dude and you say, hey, man, I'm on some stuff. This cat's out that I respect. I'll keep it 100 with you. Because they come out and they say, hey, man, if I'm on something, I'm on something. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to let you know straight up. I'm going to keep it 100. If I'm on, I'm on. If I'm not, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? The people going on cycle. People keeping it real, man, about their cycles. There's a lot of dudes out there, man, they all fluff. And they ain't keeping it real. So you can tell, man, you don't get overly muscular. You don't get to the level of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hella swole. Talking about you natural. When Arnold Schwarzenegger, man, when he came out, like the blueprint out, we already knew. But when he came out and said, man, yeah, I was doing this, that, and the other. This, that, and the third, right? Everybody else who looks like him or comparable to him, especially at the age of like 21, 22. You got these 22-year-old cats on here. 19, 20, 22 years old. You only been lifting for a few years. Ain't like you got 15, 20 years under your belt. You wasn't lifting since you was 10. Not hardcore. I've been working out since I was a kid, 6, 7, and 8, doing push-ups. But it wasn't in the capacity to build muscle back then. We didn't know what we was doing. I was just doing push-ups, man, trying to be the perfect ninja. Like all little kids. Some kids play with bugs. Some kids pick their nose. I hit push-ups. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't a super swole-ass little kid, man. The muscle came over time. As I grew and the knowledge grew, as I got older, you get more serious with it and you put on muscle. A lot of these cats, they didn't go through that. They didn't live that life. They saw, hey, this is the fitness genre and there's a whole lot of money to be made. But what are these cats doing to put on the money, to put on the size and the muscle and have the look that's going to get the people's attention, which is ultimately going to get me money? Oh, go get you some Manavar, go get you some Clint, go get you some Trent, get some Deca. And then these guys jumped on these cycles and they became phenoms. But when it comes down to the bare bones and the nitty gritty, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They don't know what they're doing. And if you don't achieve the results that they have, what do they tell you? You didn't work hard enough. You didn't eat enough. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. But hey, some people don't. I'm not gonna say everybody that's not achieving what they are set out to get isn't working hard. Some people actually don't work hard. Some people don't know exactly how. They don't know the protocol. They don't know how to program. They don't know how to go in and stay consistent. They don't even know how to hit a bench press right. They don't know how to hit a curl right. It's 2017. I'm still seeing dudes doing this. That ain't a curl, bruh. That's not a curl. You working your front delts. If you want to work your front delts, yeah, raise them bad boys up, turn your grip. You know what I'm saying? But that's not working your biceps. So when you go 6 months into the year and your biceps is still looking like day one, that's because you're not hitting the curl. That's because your bench press is sloppy. You're gangster leaning. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you rows, you pull it. Instead of pulling with your back, retracting the scapula, you doing all this. Doing all kind of crazy stuff, man. You know? But I lost my train of thought. Where was I at? Talk about them frauds. See, you got dudes that don't know how to lift naturally. Now, they'll regurgitate some stuff that they heard, that they feel goes with the natural genre because it sound good. But when it comes down to doing it themselves, they just don't have it. They don't know how. You still got dudes like Michael Hearn out there, man. Shout out to Michael Hearn. Not bashing the guy at all. But, I mean, this guy is close to, I want to say, is he like 40-something? Almost, he's approaching 50. And he's saying he's natural. See, that's the type of stuff I want people to be aware of. You got to understand this game is dirty, man. It's dirty. And this light is blinking right now. There we go. There we go. But I'm in this video, man. I'm going to touch more on this subject a little bit later. I just want to get a little something out there for the family. And show you what it is, man. It's wintertime. It's time to bulk and get that muscle. Build the muscle, man. Put it on. Put that muscle on. Watch my videos. Watch what I say, man. All my videos, no matter what the topic is, I'm always dropping this good game. You know what I'm saying? I'm always telling you what you need to do, give you the protocol to build that muscle. So, you know, it's wintertime, man. Like I always say, stay within 5 pounds of whatever you say you got stripped. Say you stripped down to your bare bones and did one of them ridiculous ass cuts where you got down to nothing but thin skin and all that. Okay, go 5 pounds over that. You might actually need to go like 8 pounds over that if you went down skinny, you know what I'm saying? But go to 5 pounds. You're at a healthy weight. That's where you maintain at. So and then from there, you're going to build your muscle if you stay consistent. And from there, when you get ready to trim down, when the summertime hits and everybody hits the scene with the summer shredding videos, you're going to say, hey, all I got to do is knock off 5 pounds. Knock off 5 easy pounds. Yeah, it's kind of dark. Okay. Knock off 5 easy pounds. And then you right there. So I'm right there, man. In order for me to get back in the game, I'm still in the game. Because I'm not one of them dudes, man. I got caught up in the YouTube hype. I was one of them dudes that was like, man, I want to get super shredded because we see all these so-called, damn, I can't even think of the name of the league, but these pros, is it NFG and I don't know, man, whatever that abbreviation for the pro circuit is. Them fake pros on there talking about they natural, but we all know in order to get to that level, to get on that stage to that level, you got to be taking something. And if you believe these dudes are still natural, then there ain't no help for you, and that's on you. You need to work out some stuff with yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you still believe in that. But yeah, that's it. That's all. I'm going to flex up. They say it's all lighting, man. They say it's all about the lighting. That's crazy, though. Look at that. Watch this. Well, it's still there. But I got that size. So with all that said, get to the gym. Do work. Muscle up.
My adversaries cry like hoes, fully eradicate my foes. My lyrics explode on contact. Came in you hoes, who else but mama's only son? Fuck the phony niggas on the run. Say my name, watch bitches come. Now fire when ready.